So I am here today with my April empties. Have a lot of empties to go through, so let's just get right into it. Start off, as always, with some hair products. I finished a shampoo. This is a trial size shampoo, and this is by a company called Asira. I don't remember where we got this, but it's definitely a hotel brand, and I wasn't a fan of it. I just found it wasn't great at cleansing my hair. I finished the Bath Aquatics product. This is from H2O Plus, and I believe this is from one of my Beauty Box 5s. I actually really liked the shampoo. I thought it smelled great. It did a good job at cleaning my hair. I also finished up the Macadamia Nut Deep Repair Mask, and I really like this product. I got this from the Glossy Party, and I thought it was great. It made my hair feel very silky and soft, and it had a great scent as well. And I like that you don't have to leave it in for too long. It says to leave it in your hair for up to 7 minutes. We're gonna move on to bath products, and the first item I finished up is this product here. I also got this from the Glossy Party, and this is a product by the company Vita Bath, and it is a moisturizing bath and shower gelée. So I think essentially you can use it as either a bubble bath or a shower gel. I used it as a bubble bath. Lots of nice soft foam. The scent wasn't anything to write home about. It was kind of, I felt, a generic scent, and the bubbles didn't last too long, but I still enjoyed using it. Next up is my favorite bubble bath. This is the Algamoran Foam Bath. I discovered this product through Glossybox, and then I went on to purchase the actual packets from well.ca. Really love this product. Apparently you can get this product in Dollarama, but I've never seen it in any of the Dollaramas that I've gone to, so I will still keep an eye out for those, but until then I will be repurchasing this product on well.ca because I love it so much. The foam is very soft. The bubbles, I wouldn't say last a very long time, but it turns your bath water a beautiful blue, so even when the bubbles go away, your bath water still looks very spa-like, and the scent is very, very spa-like. I just love the scent as well. I also finished a product by Gilchrist & Soames, and this is the Stimulating Bath Fizz. I received this from a hotel as well, and I really liked this bath bomb. It fizzed really nicely and it smelled great. I finished one other item from my Lush Christmas box, and I think the one I finished is the Sugar Babe Sugar Scrub. I didn't really like this product too much. The scent wasn't really to my liking. I think you're supposed to use the scrub directly on your skin, but I found it too rough, so I ended up breaking bits of it off and just like kind of smushing it in my hand and then rubbing it on that way, and it just felt a little bit more agreeable and it didn't hurt my skin as much. I also finished a couple of products that I've had for a very long time, and it was in the Blossom set, and I'm not even gonna say how long I've had these products, but suffice it to say, it was a very, very, very long time. Even though I've had these products for a very long time, I found the bath bomb still worked. It still fizzed really nicely. I didn't like the scent that much, but maybe I had had it too long and the scent had changed. And then the other item that I finished was the Cherry Tree Lane soap, basically like a bar soap, and my husband loved the scent of that. I thought it was alright, but he just thought the scent was amazing. I finished the All Things Herbal Naturally Irish soap in Dublin Mint, and I got this in my Seasons box, so I really love this soap. I think this might be one of my favorite soaps ever. I loved the scent. It was very invigorating. It was very refreshing. It smelled like a combination of spearmint and peppermint with a hint of rosemary, and it just filled my bathroom with that lovely scent. It lathers so easily, and there is so much lather that comes out of this soap. I also finished the Scintillating soap, and this is by a company called Villainess. So I didn't have much luck with the little sample, the sliver of soap that I had from one of my Glim bags. The issue I had with the sliver of soap is that it kind of smelled a little bit funky, but maybe I'd had it too long, maybe it was exposed to air for too long. This soap smelled great. It didn't smell as good as the Dublin Mint, but it still smelled a little bit like sweet peppermint, a little bit like a chocolatey, minty scent. So I did really like it, and I liked that the soap had a little bit of kind of like exfoliating properties in it, because it seemed to have little bits of stuff in it. The next soap I finished up is a little sample by a company called Dot & Lil, and this is a Montreal-based company. I really loved this soap. It smelled wonderful, just like roses, but a natural rose scent, not overwhelming and not cloying. This one also lathered very nicely, so I was very impressed, and I will definitely be picking up some more. Another sample by by Dot & Lil. This is a mini body butter and it was in the scent Satsuma and Shea. Smelled so good and I really, really liked this product. It's not as buttery smooth as the Villainess body butters, but I found it very moisturizing. It wasn't like greasy to the touch. A body butter I tried recently that I didn't really like was this one here. This is the Peppermint Whipped Shea, and this just left the greasiest feeling on me. It literally made my hands and wherever I put it look like it had been slicked with oil. So I didn't like that about this product at all. In terms of the moisturizing properties, I would say it's on par with other body butters. Not any more so, and definitely not less so because it's so oily. But yeah, I just didn't feel good applying this product. I finished up the little sample of Benefit Total Moisture Facial Cream. I used this as a night cream and I found it a little bit too light. Might be good for the spring and summertime. So I do have another sample of this, and I think I'll give that a try in the summertime when the air in my condo is a little more humid, when my skin naturally has a little bit more moisture in it. I might not want something as heavy as the night creams that I generally preferred in the winter. So I'm gonna give this another try, but I do love the scent. I love the way it applies. It's very silky and smooth. Now, one of the night creams that I do prefer over the Benefit, currently anyway, is the Perricone MD Face Finishing Moisturizer. This stuff is incredible. It comes with a little scoop or spatula thing so you can scoop out the cream and not contaminate it by digging your fingers into it. This product smells pretty good, but it's extremely thick and creamy. So putting this on at night, in the morning, my face feels so soft. So typically in the morning, I rinse off my face just with water. I don't use a cleanser on my face. And just rinsing off the cream with water, my skin just felt so soft and supple and like rejuvenated. The only thing I don't like about this is the price. I think this little jar, which is 59 milliliters, goes for around $98 at Sephora. So yeah, it's so expensive. Not sure if I'm going to repurchase it just simply because of the price. I got this in one of the ebeauty.ca summer bags. I actually got it in the summer bag last year and I loved it. So I'm hoping that eBeauty will come out with another summer bag that includes one of the Perricone moisturizers so I can pick that up. I finally finished up my Pure and Simple Calming Cucumber Mask. I've had this for a while now. I think I got this in my top box and I really liked it the first couple of uses, but maybe I left it again too long, which is a bad habit of mine, but leaving it a bit too long, it smelled really funky the next time I used it, the next few times I used it actually. And then when I started getting towards, I guess, the bottom of this little tube, then it started smelling more like seaweed and cucumber rather than like something rancid. So yeah, I think that was my own fault that I left it too long, but I do like this mask. Sometimes I don't want to apply a heavy clay mask. I just want something light and refreshing, and this definitely fits the bill. The next item I finished is a sheet mask, and I finally went out and bought some of the My Beauty Diary sheet masks. This is the Mexico Cactus mask, and I really liked it. I especially like the price because I got a box of 10 for, I think it was $13.99. So that's much better than $4.99 per mask, which Masquerade retails for. I finished my Lancome eye makeup remover. This is one of the double layer removers that have the oil on top and you just shake it up and then you apply it. I really love this makeup remover. I found it very effective yet gentle. It did not sting my eyes, so I would definitely repurchase this, or I would be happy to see it in a bonus. Finished a full-size Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. This is the one with vitamin C and ginseng. Didn't really like this too much. It was okay, but I prefer to have more little micro scrubbers or micro beads to exfoliate. This had very little in it, and so it just seemed more like a gel face wash to me, and I really do like to have that exfoliating property. I just think it feels really nice and I feel like I'm removing more of my dead skin. So I was okay about this. I wouldn't repurchase it because there are other Clean and Clear face washes that I prefer over this one. Another Clean and Clear product I finished up were these oil absorbing sheets. I actually found an almost empty one when I was cleaning out my bathroom drawers, so it didn't take me very long to finish this at all, maybe like a day or two. And so yeah, that just adds to my empties, but I didn't really have to work too hard at this one. I finished 3 of these Beauty So Clean cosmetic sanitizer wipes, and I use this to clean my tweezers. I use it to clean like around my makeup. Like if I have an eyeshadow palette, I might use it to clean like around the eyeshadows. So I used up 3 of those. This item I actually used up a long time ago, but I couldn't find it, so I actually just found it recently. This is the Lasham Measurable Difference Eyelash and Brow Enhancing Serum. This didn't work for me. I thought at first that it was working, but it must have been my imagination because there was no difference to my lashes. Pretty much finished the Julep mascara, and the rest of the mascara is a little bit goopy, and I'm finding it has changed in consistency, so it's time to say goodbye to this one. I really like this mascara because it has little fibers in it, and the fibers get stuck on my upper waterline and they really sting my eyes. Next up, I finished my Starlooks eye primer. This is the clear primer. I love this eyeshadow primer. I would definitely repurchase this, but I have a few primers to go through. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite primers. From Julep, I also finished the acetone-free conditioning nail polish remover. This comes in one of those handy pump bottles. This I found was much better than like the Sally Hansen ones that I get at the drugstore, so I think it's worth the extra money because I'm not rubbing my fingernails as long to get the polish off. Finished another one of these cotton rounds, and these are by Rexall. I also finished up these Vance Katira incense cones from my Seasons box. I received the ones in Peach Cassis. I thought they didn't smell too peachy or anything, but there was a hint of like fruitiness to them that I liked that offset the like incense scent. So I found these weren't as strong as the green tea ones, which I'm burning now, that actually make me sneeze. So these I found were pleasant, and I liked this product. I don't know if I would repurchase it because I think I prefer my candles and my home oils. So yeah, maybe not incense. I think my days with incense are done. I finished a whole bunch of different teas, so I'm just going to go through them very quickly. I finished from Octavia Tea Company and from one of my Seasons boxes, the Emerald Spring, and this is 100% organic green tea. This might be one of my favorite green teas that I've tried. I love the flavor. It's strong but not bitter. I do rinse the leaves before I actually steep them for my tea, so that I find cuts a lot of the bitterness that you might see in green tea or that you might taste in green tea. I also really like this cold, so even if I can't drink it all hot, because sometimes I forget about my tea, when it's cold, it goes down so nice. It's like very refreshing. I also really like that it's a nutty flavor and there's no like fishy flavor. I don't know if it's just me, but I find a lot of green teas have like a fishy flavor to them, and this doesn't have that, so that's why I like it so much. From David's Tea, finished 2 different teas. One is the Jessie's Tea, and this is a rooibos blend. I don't think I would purchase this one again. I like that there is lavender in here, but I don't like that there are artificial flavors in this. My husband finished the Cream of Earl Grey. I think I brewed 1 or 2 cups for myself one time, and I thought it was okay. This one does not have any artificial flavors, but I find Earl Grey, like just plain Earl Grey without any added flavoring, is just as good. I actually like it better, so maybe I would buy that instead. This has like vanilla, it has corn flour in it. I also finished 3 tea bags this month, and these are from one of my lovely viewers. Thank you, Tammy, for sending me these. She sent me a whole care package, and a few of her favorite teas were included in there, so I was so appreciative, and of course I had to try them out immediately because I'm on such a tea kick. My husband actually had the Numi Aged Earl Grey, and it was so good. I had a sip of his, and it was just so like full-bodied and so rich. So I'm planning to actually pick up a box of this because it was so delicious. That same night, I had the Imperial Earl Grey. I'm not sure of the name of the company, but the website is tealeaves.com, and I really liked this as well. I think I preferred the Numi a little bit more just because it was a little bit more strong, but this one was also good. It had like a different aroma to it, a little bit lighter, but I still really liked this one. The last one that I finished is the Tazo Calm, and this is a chamomile blend, so it's a caffeine free, and I really liked this. I love chamomile tea, or chamomile, however you want to pronounce it. So I was very happy to have received this. I love herbals because I can drink them at night and not be worried about staying up later than I want to. So yeah, very happy with this one as well. So thanks again, Tammy, for the care package, and I loved trying some of your favorite teas. I still have a few more to go through, so look for those in a future Empties video. Lots of Empties in the month of April. I'm glad I finally got this video done so I can get rid of all of the garbage. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've tried any of these products, please let me know down below what your thoughts are on them. And until I see you again, please take care, and bye for now.